Hello. Happy Monday. My glasses are next to me. I was so focused on trying to get my laptop fan to not be loud. um which did not really succeed. But alas, here we are. Uh that I forgot to grab a lens wipe. So I'll do that at some point. Right now, I'm kind of far from my I'm about this much further than I would like to be. Have I cleaned it? That's what I just did. That's why stream was 5 minutes late to get started. I had my compressed air. Another ad? Why is it doing that to you? Like, it shouldn't be. My settings should not be doing that to you. Ah! Oh, thank goodness. I was further from my. Sometimes I might just need picked up for better airflow. Yeah. um. Oh my goodness. I could not get my chair closer to the desk because for the last few minutes, Dakota has been laying in the desk legs, like in between the rolly bits. So I haven't been able to move it forward because there was a cat blocking my way. But he finally got up to eat food, which means I can be up close and personal with you guys again. Hello. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't know why Saito is being personally victimized by the ads, but it is deeply unfortunate. Um anyways, hello, happy Monday. I was awakened by my dog at 6 in the morning again, and I really need her to stop doing that. Because if I wake up at like 7 or 7:30, as long as I went to bed at a good time, which I did last night, then I'm fine. As long as I go to bed at a good time, I will be able to stay awake at like 7 or 7:30, right? But 6 or 6:30, that's pushing it. I need to be like borderline. I need to have a lot of energy in order for that to work out, or have gone to bed like super early. Um, so I end up falling back asleep, and then when I fall back asleep, I can't just sleep for an hour because my body doesn't know how to do that. And you could be like, Cecil, just set alarms. But as all of my partners know, I sleep like the dead. Nothing wakes me up. And even when I do set alarms, I turn them off while still being 100% asleep. I've done the math alarms, and I will do the math to turn them off in my sleep. Anyways, um, so I end up sleeping in, and it's just it's fine. Like I still can do most of what I need to do anyways, and it's okay, but like it doesn't feel good. There's more I would like to do. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. I got a good amount of stuff done today, regardless. Not everything that I needed to get done, but like stuff was done. Um, the wine that I started making on Saturday, it's getting like little bubbles in it as the yeast eats away at the sugars in it, which is very exciting. The fermentation process, it is beginning, and I think that's really cool. um, I have like ordered the equipment that I'll need for when I blackberry moonshine is so good. I'm so glad that it is good. um, but I've ordered the second wine jug and the siphon that I'll need for when I like switch it into a different wine jug, um, which happens about 3 weeks in. I have it on my calendar, and then I have a reminder on my phone to give the wine a little shake every day, to get things stirred. I don't know if that's actually necessary, but someone said something about doing that, so I'm gonna do that. And then it's siphoning it between bottles every 3 months for 9 months. Yeah, so that's exciting. It's all marked on my calendar so that I can see it. Um, and I'm excited. It looks so cool. It's it's like doing a science experiment, really. Like I feel like the need for instant gratification of like having made a recipe is being overturned by the fact that it's just cool science, you know? Um and then knowing like eventually there's a future version of me who will get to drink it, like that's cool too. Anyways, we're feeling very Mondstadt. It'll be a nice 25th birthday gift to yourself. Exactly. Exactly. So, and I'm thinking like, I don't know, I wanna I wanna do something like, I don't know, write myself a note or something. I don't know. Like, in the Weihnachten Fest, won't it be 224th? No, it won't be the 24th birthday. It takes a year to ferment, like, once it's in the bottles, but there's like a whole process before then. So it's more like a year and 9 months, but you can let it age a little bit longer. So I will open it on my 25th birthday. Um but yeah. Uh Unfortunately, the thing that was yeah, dandelion wine is a delicate wine. Don't want to age her more than like 2 years, or she won't taste good. If the sources are to be believed. um, but it's it is exciting. But yeah, no, it'll be 25th birthday. So the last siphon will be February 28th. Um, and that'll be when I put it into wine bottles, which keyboard making its way. Honestly, your keyboard has aspirations for me. um, but yeah, so on February 28th of 2024, that is when it will be transferred into bottles, and then the bottles will be corked and sealed with a kit that I found, which is very nice. I haven't bought it yet, but what do you siphon it into before bottles? Another wine jug. You just do different, like you put it into a different wine jug, back and forth until sediment stops forming at the bottom, basically. But yeah, just another wine jug. Um, because during this process of fermentation, there's still uh there's still like air happening that's gonna have to escape a little bit. Uh, and if you completely seal it while air needs to escape it, that's how you get an explosion. um, so yeah, it's not quite ready for being sealed in that way. But yeah. No longer seem to have funnels in the house. Fascinating. I couldn't find any of my funnels either, but they're kind of used for cleaning products, so maybe that's for the best. But um I think I do know uh how to do the siphoning. I mean, what I have or what I bought that'll be here like tomorrow, it's called an auto siphon, which I'm hoping means it'll help. You needed a funnel to refill the iron. Rip. Yeah, that is deeply unfortunate. I hope you are able to find that. Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, we're gonna do dailies. We're gonna do some weeklies, and then we are going to return to the desert quest. There's like one smaller quest that I might finish quickly that I had been doing on my own time, which I won't be reading out. I'll just be doing the fighting that's gotta happen. It's the same one as before. It was like the the one with the falcon or whatever. Oh my gosh. My nose is so itchy all of a sudden. I know why. I know that it's like we are actively having pollen happening, but oh my gosh. This is not a good time. So yeah, it's oh, the new desert area. Yeah, the new desert area for the exploration things. Um, let me switch this over to here. Ah, okay, but it looks like we are starting. Oh boy, with cliffhanger. Let me. Oh yeah, it's also Kale's birthday, so make sure to log in to get Kale's birthday mail. Oh, I see. And we have to finish it in order to do this. Also, how much time is left on this? Oh, like a week. I still haven't done any of the games, but that's fine. I'll do. You're gonna show off your Baiju. All right. Yeah, I'm still working on the artifacts for Baiju to get those all the way up to their max level. And until I do that, you know, he's not quite show offable yet, but he will be. Okay,
Give me a moment to compose myself.
Your turn. Cliffhanger. Why doesn't everybody else jumps forward, right? But when I'm running with Zhongli, he just kind of, I don't know. I guess he does. I don't know. He doesn't jump as forward as everyone else seems to. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Okay. This guy and the story. Oh, I wasn't even doing it because of the ha. I was doing it because I like to do these quests with the whatever characters in first place. Oh, you could just start. Uh-huh. Okay. The people. Says sprint lines a lot. Oh yeah, definitely. Damn. Not what I wanted to click on. Okay. Okay.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
Wait, we're asking all three of them this time? I've never asked all three. Usually it just tells me to do two of them. Okay. So we got finish listening to it. Awesome. Finally. Alrighty. So long of trying to get that. Oh, hey, we get to fight in the Eye of the Storm. Okay. I brought a footstool to put under my desk so that like my feet can kind of be up. Because having them all the way on the floor is uncomfortable for me. But um, wow, brain is nowhere to be found. I'm tired. Oh, yeah. um, but it's not like
Shine down.
it's not very stable. No. I still think it is so weird that Eyes of the Storm don't drop anything. Like, they should. Where is my keyboard? And why am I, like, one button off?
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see
Strongly.
Leroy's
It's been
tourist
1
spots,
second.
I
I'm
have a few
putting
references.
the pain lotion on my hand. It's funny because, like, the forecast was like, yeah, there probably won't be any rain. And then we keep getting little bursts of rain. And it is hurting my bones. Yeah.
Torrent, bring refuge. Ha! Yeah.
I wish it would stop raining. Like, first of all, I wanted to get the grass done today. I couldn't do that. But like, you know, primarily the issue is that it makes my bones hurt. But I did not have the energy to do it on Saturday. I wanted to do it on Saturday and then I just couldn't.
Torn to oblivion.
And it was also damp on Saturday. And I already like caused myself great pain going through damp grass on Thursday, and I just couldn't do it again.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
More fragile resin. Slowly but surely rebuilding that. I know I have some condensed, which I might... blow quickly in a domain. Oh, good to know. I will make sure to grab that.
I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office.
I love Genface joining party lines. Alrighty.
Ready, steady, go!
I'm giving free. Okay.
There is no escape. Scatter! Boom boom! Shia! Yeah. Time for your arraignment! I'll protect us. Spring forth! Motion to compel. Inazuma shines eternal.
But they release the new one soon. What? I do not know about the new wings. Whoa, what the heck? Did he just... What?
Invisible evidence.
Oh, that's what they do. I've never, like, looked at them while they were doing their attacks. they like summon a slime.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Hey John, welcome on in. Of the prime things, you get a new set of wings. Oh, interesting.
Boom boom. Let's dance. Shine down.
I hate this domain, but more than that, I hate that there's things in this domain that I want. They announced it in like 3.3. I do not remember that, but I also don't remember yesterday. So that's an okay piece. That's not. Imagine having a working memory, right? Memory in this economy costs too much to upgrade. My computer has 3 terabytes of storage, and that is 3 more terabytes than my brain has.
I'll protect us. Scatter! Ha! Shia! There is no escape. Incinerate! Propagate! Spring forth! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Time for your arraignment! Motion to compel! Like the straw! Scatter! Ha! Inazuma shines eternal!
Honestly, valid. It's a good.
Propagate! Scatter!
I forget about that post until I remember it.
Propagate! There is no escape!
Please just die already. Oh. Ah! I hate this domain. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay.
Germinate! Let's dance! Come on!
No, not
we
you.
can do it! Incinerate! Cha-cha! Huh? Oh. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Breath of the flame! Torn to oblivion! Spring forth! Let the show begin! Boom boom! Inazuma shines eternal.
That's cool. I still have to finish this quest to unlock it. Which I did not realize, but
Illusion shattered.
that's because I forgot what the event was.
Time for your arraignment. Scatter. There is no escape. Incinerate. Propagate. Scatter. Motion to compel.
Please just die. I'm gonna take a guess and say it's honestly. Okay. Ah, bonking into everything, trying to adjust on the chair. Let's get through this domain one more time. I think just one more time. I think this is the 4th time.
Illusion shattered. Scatter. Germinate. Boom boom. There is no escape. Now you shall perish. Let the show begin. Inadmissible evidence. Inazuma shines eternal. I'll protect us. Propagate. Motion to compel. Scatter.
I hate this domain. Why isn't there a sack alarm? I guess it depends. Do we know what region of the map sacrificial weapons are from? Mund, because it says Winds of Time. Yeah, if it's from Mundstadt, then it's probably because Mund doesn't use spears a whole lot. I can't remember the exact like reasoning that they have for it, but I do know that they don't use them often.
be as tall.
Yeah, they're Mondstadt. So that would be why.
Ready,
Alright.
steady, go!
Let's see what we've got. As far as artifacts go, what else are... Finally, a little over 1,000 on attack.
I wonder when I'll be
Leveling
as
up
tall as my
artifacts
big
is a pain sometimes.
Let's
Man. And then, after this... After I beat up these... Oh... mushrooms and that guy. I know. I don't, though, because, I never have enough money to do that, and I would have to save up to do it first, and that would still take a long time. I would rather buy the character level up materials.
Shine down.
Only like 2 days if max level. Yeah, but I also won't go into my teapot that often. Like, I go in maybe once a week, and when I do that, I buy Hero's Wit. Like, that's... that's just how it goes. So if I'm only gonna do it once a week, and I know that I will, I'm gonna spend it on Hero's Wit and not the artifact stuff. No, I appreciate it. I get it. I know it's there. I just either way, it's gonna take a while to get enough materials. So I'm fine with doing the domains. It's a pain sometimes, but I'm fine with it. Anyways, I will stand by this domain. And then if you would like to come in, and hopefully we will not all die. Yeah. We're having pretty good load times. I think that cleaning out the fan helped. Okay. I like how Felix requested first and spawned in not first. Oh my goodness. My knee hurts so much for no reason. Ah. Okay. I say for no reason. It's raining. I cannot remember what was good to have in here. Venti or Kazuha. need a grouper and a DPS. Ugh. As I now, once again, readjusting in this chair. Ugh. I will eventually find a comfortable way to sit. I know I've been saying that for weeks at this point, but it's gotta eventually happen. Although, the fact that it's raining. And my knee hurts means there's really no comfortable way to sit, no matter what you do. I do not have my food bag equipped. I'm gonna do that so fast.
Ha! Spring forth! Torn to oblivion!
Mind the side effects.
Illusion shattered!
Taking a turn for the better.
One with nature. Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
This is nothing. A bitter pill to swallow.
There is no
Seems like an emergency.
Now you shall perish!
The side effects.
Spring forth! Illusion shattered into the wind!
Taking a turn for the better.
Inazuma shines eternal!
A bitter pill to swallow.
There is no escape! Scatter!
Mind the side effects.
Into the wind! Now he shall perish! One with nature! The Dacia was seen! Spring forth! Inazuma shines eternal!
Taking a turn for the
One
better.
with nature. Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
As one with wind and
Into the wind!
Remember, health comes first.
There is no escape!
Okay, and now I know where to stand when this stuff happens.
I've got your back.
Not that exact second.
Now you shall perish!
Okay. Where?
The Dacia was seen! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Into the wind!
Remember, health comes first.
This is the end.
Propagate! Spring forth! Shine down! There is no escape!
Exercise caution.
Hey, Baiju, I know.
A bitter pill to
Illusion
swallow.
shattered! Torn to oblivion!
as it be. What do we got? I hate having bones so much. Huh. I can't even hear the rain. But the weather app says that's what it is doing, or at least what it was doing. And it's just. Showers in the vicinity is what it says specifically.
The doctor will see you now.
Knee keeps feeling like it's in the wrong place. I know that feeling. Yeah, that's kind of how my right knee
Onwards.
feels
We have
right
work
now.
to do.
Okay. Um, that's what I was just thinking about. I think we're gonna do Skara, Signora, and the Raiden Shogun. I think, yeah. Don't think Baiju is a party healer. I don't know. Baiju gains different effects according to the according to the current HP of your current active character. When their HP is less than 50%, Baiju gains 20% healing bonus. When their HP is equal to or more.
Life, death, and the world around us all follow a set of laws. But if you never test the limits, how can anyone know where the boundaries
Yeah, the
of
Seamless
these
Shield
laws
will heal
are?
your own active character. But then E, after it performs 3 attacks or if there are no opponents nearby, the sprite will return, healing all nearby party members. So, yeah. So this one does, but the burst doesn't, from what I can tell. Anyways. Yeah.
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scene. A bitter pill to swallow.
Alright.
death, and the world around us all follow a set of laws.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But if you ever test the
Baiju
limits,
does
how
heal.
can
I don't
anyone know
technically
where the
need to
boundaries of
bring
these laws
Barbara.
are?
So I can actually help with the thing
I
with
do
the
hope
pyro.
the Knights of
Or with
Favonius are all
Dendro.
working hard.
I have used Kale in this domain before. Yeah, I know. That was the one I was counting, Chi-Chi. Which is why I was saying, since there's two, technically, I don't have to bring Barbara. But I might. I don't know.
When on the road,
I'm
one should
conflicted.
take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
You're about to collapse, aren't you?
Sorry that I am having the hardest time making a single decision. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this will be fine. I have my bag equipped, so like worst case scenario, I'll be okay.
The doctor will see you now.
Bow before me, worm. Insignificant pest.
For your arraignment!
Health comes first.
The doctor will see you. Now you shall perish!
Body. It's.
Inadmissible evidence! Torn to oblivion!
Mind the side effects.
Illusion shattered!
Remember,
You cannot defy me, mortal. My
He is once again saying this to,
No escape!
like,
Now you shall perish! Orders given. Orders received.
no.
Wrap up the flame!
insignificant pest.
Incinerate!
Feeble human. I am the all-knowing God.
Okay, buddy.
Time for your arraignment!
Burn to oblivion. Kneel.
Absurd! escape. Ha! Shia!
Reality
Ha!
is pain.
Ta! Shia!
Ah!
Shia! Ta! Ah! Ah! Now you shall
Good
perish.
riddance, cruel world.
Shia! Shia! Ha! Ta! Shia!
Not possible.
The doctor was soothing.
Taking a turn for the better.
Inazuma shines eternal. Life goes on. Orders illusion shattered. Orders received. Motion to compel.
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an
Now you
emergency.
shall perish.
I can't lose it all again.
That felt pretty smooth as far as our Scara fighting attempts go. I don't regret bringing Genbei, I think. Yeah! So exciting to get to break the things. I never really get to break the things. That's why I wanted to bring a Pyro or a Dendro character, because I was like, I want to partake. I want to partake in the breaking. A whole gemstone, damn. I'm getting very mid boss drops right now. Which is fine. It's fine. Just, you know. Hydro 2, which you need for Yelan. Oh, nice. Alrighty. So now, on to Senora. Okay.
Life, death, and the world around us all follow a set of laws. But if you never test the limits, how can anyone know where the boundaries of these laws are?
Alright, and then I don't know. We'll switch things up. We'll bring Kokomi.
Onwards. We have work to do.
Alright. Hat beloved. Oh no.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice? Detestable.
There is no escape.
Into the frozen void.
Illusion shattered.
Shine down! Toothless rodent!
Order guide you.
The Tsarita's benevolence has no place for transgressors!
Stabilize.
Born to oblivion! There is no escape! Shine down!
Solidify.
The Tsarita's benevolence has no place for transgressors! Illusion shattered! There is no escape!
At least it was short this time. That is good.
This is order. Stabilize.
Box of Adepti tricks.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Order guide
Your searing reckoning! Shine down!
Covenant of the Deep. Uphill battle.
Torn to oblivion!
Stabilize. This is order.
Sacred name. Fortune preserver. Billowing surge. A brash maneuver. Allow me.
Not every wound will heal! I never asked for redemption! Never.
Alrighty. Made the second half go faster? I think so too. Like, the one thing is, like, even though she doesn't crit, at least all of her damage, like, if you can get it to a relatively good level, like, it's always gonna be giving you between 2,000 and 9,000 damage, you know? So it's like, it, it helps. But yeah, that felt like a successful run. Just imagine when her HP is even higher.
Mind the side effects.
sorry as I continue. The crit ratio on like not very built is so far doing well. I'm hoping to maintain that and get it to a higher number as far as the crit damage goes, but like I'm pretty happy with how it's going thus far. Alright. My Yeah, I built him with the intention of that. Like, I know Dendro is kind of a reaction element, which is fine, but I would also like for him to just fuck shit up, you know? I think it's fun when that can happen. So the crit might not always come into play, but if the attack is high enough, like, then it's still okay. Yeah. 28 to 134. Yeah. I also have him on the Solar Pearl, which is a crit rate weapon. So that helps the rate a lot. Okay. Changyun. Didn't want to farm
Osmanthus
Ocean.
wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those
Valid.
who share the memory?
It's time to move on.
Yeah, I was lucky to
shouldn't
already
stay
have like some pretty workable artifacts in my inventory. So I wasn't too like I didn't have to worry about the whole farming process. I already knew what I like was gonna put on him. And what I had was good enough. At least it seems to be good enough so far. We'll see if we can get the attack any further. But, you know.
Swift and merciful.
Pathetic.
Everybody stand back!
Go. Illusions of destruction.
A touch of frost.
No rest for the wicked.
One with my blade. Spirit blade.
Thunder.
Stop. Let me do it. Let's light it up!
Pathetic.
Going in!
Forth.
This body is eternal.
Swift and merciful. But
Orders
how?
received. Faster. Everybody stand back!
From whence you came.
Wow.
One with my blade.
Well, between Benny and Chi-Chi, that didn't kill me like it could have.
Faster.
The final calamity.
Swift and merciful.
Wheel of life. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Spirit blade. Attack. But how?
Sacred
One
name.
with my blade.
Fortune preserver.
From whence you came.
Everybody stand back!
That's 27k.
Rise.
Swift and merciful. Submit for judgment.
Shadow Raven! Black Knight fall!
Infinite. Pathetic.
One with my blade.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Go.
Absurd! Orders given. Orders received.
Sweep the lands. Shattered.
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Infuse.
Forth, my blade.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Your presence is urgently required.
This body is eternal.
A touch of frost.
Okay.
Going in!
From whence you came.
Inferior.
One with my blade.
Faster? Okay, faster.
No rest for the wicked.
Final calamity.
Forth, my blade.
Perish.
By royal decree.
Let's light it up. Eternity is in my hand.
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
I'm going in! Faster? Allow me!
This spells the end of the exorcist.
It really doesn't. He's so dramatic.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Only emptiness awaits.
Here we go. Alright. Nice. I like that Benny does damage. Every time I use him, I'm like, I did pretty good. I did pretty okay with him. Yeah. Okay.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Only 70 off from completing the battle pass. Nice. I am not close to that. But that is okay. Alrighty. With that done, I think yeah, that's all the things. After that, or after this, the quest that I'm gonna finish up is this one, which shouldn't take too long. And then we will continue on with the big desert quest. So, yeah, but I'm out of tea, so I'm gonna take a quick pause and grab more tea. Probably an echinacea tea because my throat is like physically hurting. So, yay. We love weather. Can you steal Onikabuto from me? No, I'm sorry. I still need Onikabuto for Ito and Heisho. I yeah. Oh goodness, no. We started it. I could not complete a sentence, and that was all. um so we found a stopping place before things got started and left. Um Hopefully today I will be able to read. Oh, and the Falcon question? Oh, yeah. I I mean, it I don't know what else has to be done. This is the last like enemy thingy that we have to fight. But I don't know. There's 2 or 3 after that. I've already fought 2 things, but unless you mean like mini quests after that, because I just mean finishing this like it comes after daily resets. Okay, yeah. I was just talking about like this actual physical quest. Okay, yeah. No, cuz I haven't been doing it very much. So I okay, yeah. Then I will see you guys in a moment after I get myself more tea. Woo. But of course, first. Alrighty. And I'll grab a lens wipe for my glasses so that I can, see the words. Yeah. All right. Alright, we are back. And that took an extra second because my mom wanted to show me what she had hung up in her room. So I went to look at that. But we are back. We are here. Okay. And we are doing the rest of this quest, and then we'll, yeah. And I've got some echinacea tea that will hopefully help whatever throat issue is currently occurring. Oh, one of Lilapar's fragments is around here. Seems this oasis is powered by one of the genie's fragments.
Scatter! Ha! Shia! Ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Lots of ingredients coming our way. Ooh. I need to grab these when I see them
Go,
because
Barbara, go! Let's
I want
dance.
to eventually have I'll hate them, and I manifest Dia for
Illusion
myself.
shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! Shine down.
Time for your arraignment! Shia! Boom boom! Ha! Shia! Germinate! Let the show begin. Hi. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Huh.
Gotta love when that
Motion to
happens.
compel. Yeah.
Sims logic, your video gaming skill has leveled up. Okay. Probably because you actually read the combat instructions. That'll do it. Ooh. Okay. Obtaining Lilapar's fragments. As the shard of light merges with Lilapar's magic bottle, you feel a little bit of your own power being pulled away. Through the genie's entranced eyes, you see a vortex of decay and betrayal. The spirit of victory fell into madness due to a signet ring most dark. In a series of tragedies, Queen Shirin brewed the honey-colored catastrophe before her mind yielded to hysteria. The people turned against each other, and the jinn scattered across the lands. Broken souls became fuel to a titanic machine, and the mindless descendants of the Seelie were degraded into slaves of infinite power. Then the merciless era of the spirit of victory began. The crazed king and the nobles rejoiced in their superiority, yet none were aware that all the happenings within Guravad were created by the scheming hands of the mother of the Jinn. It's Guravad again. My head hurts. Yeah. I love how Lumina's like, man, every time we do this, I see some other atrocity that you've committed. I'm hanging out with a war criminal. And not like the normal war criminals that I usually hang out with. Yeah. The normal amount. Forget how many war criminals do you know. How many war criminals are we friends with? The normal amount. Alrighty. Heading back to the Tanique camps. The further, like, the closer to summer we get, the more noticeable it is. How, like, at the start of stream, it's the light is balanced in here. But then it gets so much darker so fast. Because we start, like, within an hour of sunset. Alright. a little later than I expected. What happened? I forgot about the quest for like 5 days. Don't worry about it. But also, did it just was that calling the Jinn descendants of the Sealies? Anyways, let me swap Lilapar for. I'm not looking at gadgets. For Sorash. You know what I still didn't do? Was clean my glasses. 1 second. Once again, imagine having a working memory in this economy. Okay. So, we went to see what was going on in the desert. Like, we were traveling, we found a thing. We went to the academia. Or, no, we went to Catherine, and we were like, hey, do you know what this is? And she was like, yeah, and told us what it was. And then she was like, there's this group of scholars who are like the lost Darshan who live in the desert. And if you give this to them, they will probably talk to you. We were like, okay, cool. So we went and we gave that to them. And then they talked to us. As did this little flying pink orange. I don't know what you would call Sorish. But we found her. She found us. Whatever. And she's talking about sacrificing herself to, salmon? Yeah. she's somewhere between pink and orange. But she's talking about showing or like sacrificing herself to stop whatever abyss related thing is going on. And we're like, whoa, cool, the self-sacrifice train, my guy. What if we didn't do that? And she's like, you don't understand what's going on here. And then now we're apparently helping her because she wants us to bear witness and then tell people about her afterwards. She's like, perceive my heroic acts and then go tell everybody about me and how much of a hero I was. So, that is the plan. And that is what I remember. Oh my goodness. I cannot get comfortable on this chair. I cannot think. So we're going to the Tanike Hollow. Okay. Alright. Is that deep pit the Tanike Hollow you were talking about earlier? There's super huge crystals all over the place. Even bigger than the ones we saw before. They look scarier, too. That's some abyssal shit. These were once the huge trees used to seal and subdue the creatures of the dark depths. The power of defilement has corrupted them, warping them into such forms as you see now. Since the monsters have been sealed, it sure doesn't look like anyone needs to sacrifice themselves again. That is why we must use the power of Kvarna to reopen the way. Hey, wouldn't that just release the monsters again? They took so much effort to seal, too. No, I just mean that we must open the path to the sign of Aposha. The way to the rift in the earth was sealed long ago. It can never lead to the true darkness again. But that is exactly why that sealed rift does indeed connect to the illusion of the abyss. We only need to use the great songs of Kvarna to stabilize the seal before initiating the rite of Shinvat to pass through the darkness and reach the sign. The great songs of Kvarna? They are the mightiest manifestations of the Kvarna scattered throughout the world. We can use the great songs to initiate the rite of Shinvat. After that, we can open up the path to darkness just as the legend holds that the first Vishnanapati, Nakashuna, and the party did. Struggling a little less to read words this time around, and I'll take that as a win. That's all well and good, but what will we do once we reach the side that the sign is on? I do not know what happens after that. Love that. Just the way that he's like, yeah, so this is what we're gonna do. And Paimon's like, okay, and after we do that, that's going to allow us to do what? And he's like, stuff. I've encountered legends that our first Vishnanapati Nagarjuna was lifted up to the heavens where he used divine power to extinguish the sign, but that, I feel, is mere myth. I believe that Kvarna's envoys will have some way. Since they can purify the defiling impurities, they must also have a way to extinguish the sign. Did Suresh not also say she wishes to imitate the sacrifice of Samurg? The world is built upon conflict and sacrifice, after all. Well, that's what Suresh says, sure, but that's way too irresponsible of you. Oh, don't fret. Before the necessity of any sacrifice can be ascertained, we must still bring the great songs of Kvarna together. At the moment, we have yet to even take the first step forward. Says the guy who's just been talking this whole time. Well, basically, only the Pari who have been chosen as a Bloom Guard can touch the great songs. But our current envoy, Lady Sarush, has yet to obtain that right. Is that so? For all that bluster, you really aren't all that, huh, Sarush? You dare speak to me like that, pale floater? Well, Paimon isn't a pale floater. Only by obtaining the Twin Horn Chaplet may she become the Bloom Guard, a being able to gather the power of Kvarna As such, she must be first acknowledged by Lady Zervan, the first Pari. She is a mighty Pari who once fought alongside our ancestors. It is even said that she was the very Pari who fought alongside ancient heroes to subdue the embers of the abyss. But that elder of ours is utterly unreasonable. She refuses to acknowledge my dearest desire. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about that. Still, even without the twin horn chaplet, my sacrifice will suffice to accomplish this deed. Of course, I do not intend to doubt your desire to sacrifice yourself in this way, but if you are unable to perform the rite and pass through the Dark Hollow, your wish will not be fulfilled nonetheless. It's like, that's cool. You still need the things to do the thing. However, I do have a suggestion. Lady Sarush called you her Ypsilanti, did she not? Why don't you go with her to Vodakasha Oasis? This is where Lady Zervan may be found. Perhaps Lady Zervan may yet change her mind should she see that we humans view Lady Sarush as the predestined envoy. Alright. We got a commission to complete, so might as well. This is the only method we have at present to change our current situation, so please, do go with Lady Sarush to the sacred place protected by the Kvarna. Aren't you a sneaky one? Looks like you're the only person, coincidentally, out of a job. Of course not. There is much I must do. For example, the preparations for the rite of Shinvat must still be done. Stream-to-stream continuity, yeah. Still must be done. I also must consult the words of ancient scribes to once more ascertain the locations of the great songs. As for the quarry drum you brought, I believe I may now form a connection with the Pari who sleep at present once more. Their awakening is necessary for the rite of Shinvat to occur. He's like, I have important people shit to do, I swear. Regardless, I leave the matter of the twin horn chaplet to you two. Once everything is complete, let us meet at the campsite upon the Tamir Mountains. Oh well, so we have to look for that Peri Elder, right? Let's hope she isn't as nasty as Sorish is. Alright. To the Oasis, which is over there. Can I teleport? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. I don't understand. Oh, wait. I feel like you need the green thingy. Should be. Yeah, I do not understand any of this. Oh. I see. Yeah. I can figure this out. When it is more important to than it is at this exact moment. There's a flower on the cliff. That. Okay. I see. Actually, realizing I probably, yeah. Did not mean. Press E. Oh, wait. Okay, she's got it. Oh, good. Or not? Oh. Oh.
Propagate! Let's dance.
Now you shall perish!
Inadmissible evidence! I'll protect us. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Boom boom.
Ah! Wrong button.
Yeah. Scatter. Yeah.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Let's dance. Yeah. Yeah.
But a momentary distraction.
It really is like I was not going to aggro that. But we got too close to it.
Shine down.
Yeah. Oh, incinerate.
Now you shall perish.
Motion to compel. Scatter. I'll protect us. Yeah. 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 Huh. Let's appraise the value on this.
Okay. Continuing onward.
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, let me grab this teleport while we are here. Alrighty. The crystal here looks like. Could this be one of those Wayne that we've seen before? How did it get trapped here? Hmm. So you call these children of an ancient dragon the Wainu? Still, it does not have a sinful form. Perhaps it was merely unlucky to have been caught in the crossfire and sealed here. Well, maybe it's a good thing that it's sealed here. If not, it might just pop out of the ground and swallow us all in one go. Alright. You two certainly look like you get on well. We've been traveling together for over 2 years. Yes. Of course, we're the best of buddies. But is it not also said that even constant companions would fail to notice if the other was spirited away by a sprite? These stories are quite common too, yes? What are you talking about? I merely jest. If you are bosom buddies, surely some idle jokes will not move you. We shall reach Vurakasha Oasis. We shall soon reach the Vurakasha Oasis. Let us hurry. Alright. Continue onwards.
Spring forth! Let's dance! A reward on the road.
Oh, shoot.
Let the show begin.
She's just trying to get this rock. What are these going to be used for? Do they like... Why can't I... I mean, I'm sure we'll find out eventually.
Time for your arraignment! Incinerate! Boom boom! Keep with... Let's dance! Incinerate!
Ah!
Let's appraise the value on this.
Is this how they look now? How pathetic. Surish, what are you talking about? Never mind. I just happened to witness the undignified states of my kind. No matter, we shall keep going. You see, that makes Paimon even more curious. Let Paimon have a look. Oh, wow. That really is one strange tree. The way it's shaped like a circle is almost like a door. If we walk through it, it might lead somewhere. Paimon would definitely like to go first. The Fervashi trees are no doors. You'll disturb the residual Pari residing within if you simply barge through them. So that's called a Fervashi tree, huh? But where are all the residual Pari? Paimon can't see them at all. Of course, Pale Floater can't see them. They are still trapped by obsessions of the past, after all. It may not be what they wished for, but looking at the sight of them clinging desperately to this world, how absurd and pathetic. They might look a little strange, but calling them pathetic is just mean. And looking at you being surrounded by so many plants, Paimon actually thought you'd feel at home. I only feel at home when I am on the battlefield, only the battle lasting until the end of time can be perceived as true eternity. You and your eternity ideals. If you were a humanoid, you'd have an electrovision. Alright. These Fervashi trees are Pari that fought until the very end against the defilement that had been corrupting the land. Using the last remnants of their power, they transformed into the state that you see now. They exhausted their strength to the point where they could no longer maintain their form, and were rejected by the Varakasha oasis for being tainted. Legend has it that in ancient times, the Order of Skeptics would hold a ritual of purification for them so as to bring them all back to the Varakasha oasis. But nowadays, there remains no one in the Order of Skeptics who is able to perform such a ritual. The best they can do is but to keep these Fervashi trees alive. But this only prolongs their suffering. Judging by their current appearance, they seem to have nothing left but the bitter memories they have to endure alone. In a way, they have also fulfilled their mission, but it was all a meaningless act compared to a true sacrifice. We should help them. There is a way to save them, right? Oh, Paimon can't just leave them to suffer and endure alone like this. You can't. That makes you weak, Pale Floater. Being compassionate is indeed one of the great Simurgh's many noble qualities, but one cannot survive here with merely a kind heart. Besides, for us Pari, to exhaust our strength in the final stand against evil is already the best ending one can dream of. I see no necessity to change anything. Well, that's what you think. Perhaps they have different ideas, you know? If Paimon was trapped here, Paimon would definitely want to go back home and be with everybody else. We Pari share no such weaknesses. Fine, since even my Ypsilanti fancies so, I shall wake her up with my power and let you listen to her dimming voice. Hey, I don't think we've met before. Are you an Ypsilanti? If you could, would you mind bringing me the Udambara pistols? It would bloom from where it cannot bloom. Alrighty. Sure.
on the road.
Okay. It's just like Masajina said. Looks like there's a large tree stump down there, too. Okay.
Is this an answer from this world?
Paimon didn't think there'd be such a huge patch of green on the other side of, or on the other end of the mountain. We were just in the desert, too. How strange. Impressive, is it not? It is our homeland, after all. The homeland of the party? So there will be lots of others like you here, right? You know what? Paimon's not all that keen on going. Should you not be excited beyond words? And that big tree stump looks like it's holding off the stuff oozing out of the big hole. That is the... Okay. Harvest token. That is the harvest token, the sacred form of the god that has granted us Pari life. It is not just some large stump. That's a god? Well, we've seen other gods, but this is the first time we've seen one look like that. That is because our god cannot be considered alive. Impossible to say accurately in English, probably. "500 years ago, our great god gave all to quell the power of the disaster afflicting this place. But she was stained with corruption and could not be reborn in a pure plane. Thus her divine consciousness continues to wander the mortal one. Our great god left us with the sanctified Amrita, and the Lord of Vendure caused the harvest oh my goodness. We don't have the vocal capabilities to do the PT sound, yeah. Harvest token. Wow. Thus anchoring our god to this realm. The Varakasha oasis has been nurtured by the Amrita, and even the Kvarna that defends this earth gains its unending power by the grace of the Amrita. But this god of yours doesn't look too well. She's been trying to hold out against the stuff coming out of that hole this whole time. Her power maintains the seal over the dark hollow. I fear that the emergence of this sign is due to the attraction of that evil power. If it were not for the presence of the harvest token, the defilement surging forth from that hollow would have infected the entire world. But it is also due to performing this duty that the tree has deteriorated so much. I do not believe that I could ever bear to be reduced to such a state. That is why I must leave a legacy of heroism behind for all to remember before it does happen. Well, never mind that first. Let's go look for the servant person, shall we? If we get that chaplet and fix the sky real quick, that might make your god feel all better too. As I am choking just a little bit. Okay. It's pretty. Allegedly, there is a Dendroculus nearby.
I'll keep this close.
Oh. I missed one. Eh. I'm struggling to press the right button. Okay. I'll worry about that later. We'll be able to see the Elder once we get out of here. magnificent Suresh. Such a rare guest. It has been wait. Suresh is appearing twice because I have her equipped. It has it has been a while, Elder Zervan. Elder. Well, if you call me that, then you should follow right? Then you should follow Parry norms and cease consorting with those humans whose hearts are heavy with ulterior motives. I haven't gone against our norms. I have only made contact with humanity to find a way to extinguish the sky fire, just as the divine bird did. And is that why you have learned all that claptrap about sacrifice from the humans? We Pari care none for such foolishness. Isn't it our duty as Pari to sacrifice ourselves in the battle against the defiling impurity? Await the call of destiny, Suresh. Only humans rush in blindly. This destiny you speak of as a nebulous thing. I cannot simply be expected to sit and wait for it. And that is precisely the danger. The chaplet you seek contains the highest authority over Kavarna. In giving it to you, I may as well be handing the power of Kavarna to those untrustworthy humans. Can't you just have more faith in me, Elder? You two. Looks like we're being left out here, huh? Also, it seems like Suresh lost that cocky attitude of hers. Perhaps she has other hidden facets. That's a scary thought. Well then, little ones. You came with Suresh, yes? This is not a place that ordinary humans may visit lightly. Let me see. Well, you certainly aren't from the Order of Skeptics. You seem to be outlanders, in fact. Well, in matters of courtesy, I suppose you two shall introduce yourselves. I don't ask humans for their names often, you know. Paimon's Paimon, and she's the traveler. We're adventurers. And Suresh is Ypsilanti. How interesting. She might have had a little misunderstanding somewhere, though. This is the forbidden land of the Pari, and the paradise is nourished by Amrita, the shrine at which we pay reverence to our great god. Only heroes who have forged bonds with Pari and pilgrims, and pilgrims who have come to genuflect before our god, may enter. I shall take it that you are Suresh's companions, then. It has been several hundred years since humans last visited our Sea of Flowers. That said, aren't there a ton of skeptics living outside in the desert? Don't they know how to enter this place? I shall not permit such discourteous folk to enter our hidden realm. In the past, we Pari did indeed fight alongside their ancestors. We even lived here together. But many years have passed, and folly has grown strong amongst them. Even the traditional rites have now become utterly forgotten. None living amongst them can even forge a laupa with a Pari. They should have been the ones to conduct the rite of Absor for the tree that suppresses the Dark Hollow, thus cleansing it of the filth that stained it. Yes, the deterioration of the tree cannot be avoided, but if they had not neglected the rite and caused the seal to weaken, this terrifying sign would never have appeared so soon. But human tradition is unreliable in this fashion. Compared to them, you outlanders, blank slates as you are, certainly seem more dependable. Paimon's not sure if you're actually praising us or not, but we're here to... I would guess that you are here about the sign in the sky. I doubt anyone would notice our little nook if not for a great crisis. Well, we were commissioned to deal with the large hole, yeah. Oh my, so it is as I guessed. It seems that even after so long, this short-lived race is as short-sighted as ever. Still, if it were not that way, would you even need us, Pari, to act on your behalf? Looks like they're just pretty nasty as a whole. Regardless, Since human heroes have again graced our secret garden, it seems the gears of destiny have begun to turn once more. And you seem to be an interesting human being, too. Ah, that takes me back. Once upon a time, I too traveled alongside humans, as curious as you to quell the calamity. Perhaps you really might equal their great deeds. Well, then, it's decided. I shall give you a chance. The two of you certainly seem more trustworthy than those blind and foolish skeptics. Elder, shouldn't you put your trust in me instead? Well, as for that, you do know where Rashno and Mahir are, right? Go bring them here. They should still be enjoying their beauty sleep right now. This will serve of proof as your proof of your trustworthiness, and I will be able to give the chaplet to you. Oh, Paimon knows. So this is the kind of seal that everyone needs to get together to break. And then we can get to the chaplet, right? Ah, such impoverished imagination. The chaplet can be given to you at any time, but to solve the issue of the sign of Aposha, we will need their strength. Sorish will not be able to open the path through the Dark Hollow, not even with the chaplet. This, perhaps, is another example of the rule of three. That comes up in this game a lot. Paimon doesn't really know what you're saying, but as long as we can get the chaplet, it's fine. Indeed, traveler, Paimon, do help Sarash out, all right? I don't need help. You're not very honest, Sarash. But since your elder said so, guess you've just gotta listen to us. Paimon's like, ha! Overruled. Oh. It was offering me the quick start. We are allegedly near another Dendroculus. Boop. Alright. I'm confused. I will worry about it later. Oliver has entered the room. that tree. Rashnu is there, but let us draw nearer. Pretty tree. Okay. I don't know what it is about this batch of popcorn, but little pieces of the kernel just keep getting stuck in my throat. Oh, I can hear the rain now. Anyways. Huh? It's you. What are you doing here? Ah, honored envoy of Kvarna, and you too. Ah, our Ypsilanti and her companion, I suppose. Just call us Traveler and Paimon. Since I have been given such permission, then allow me to call you by those names. Do you two remember when I mentioned earlier about how the skeptics have always been searching for the Cory drums? It was about them being important for some ritual or something, yeah. Well, I can see that the proper terms were not remembered. That is the essence of the matter, yes. Yes, the popcorn that I made 40 miles away from you is why it smells like popcorn downstairs in your house. You've just got that strong of a sense of smell. The two of you have been acknowledged by Kvarna's envoy, and yet you know little of our glorious history. I fear that you may be led astray by hearsays and heterodoxies from the forest. Allow me, then, to explain the true history of Barsum and the Cory drums. This is no idle yarn to be told after tea. It is the tale of our meeting with the Pari, the scions of the divine bird, and the long years of war we have endured here in this land thereafter. Paimon would prefer. So valid. Paimon would prefer idle yarns in that case. Long ago, our predecessors worked to quell the disaster that occurred in this land and formed a profound friendship with the Pari. Barsum's familiar had a preference for music, so we crafted Cory drums for her. During the ceremony where our bonds with the Pari were made official, 5 drums had been gathered and played according to scores. Though the Cory drums are long lost, the drum scores have withstood the corrosion of the sandstorms. As you can see, they have been almost perfectly preserved. Words shall nary describe the true magnificence of that occasion. When the Cory drums sounded, all things reverberated in unison. It felt as though their sound could freely traverse space and time. Those who witnessed it were shaken to the core. Even the elements themselves were stirred. Sounds like a lively time. It's a shame we skeptics failed to pass on our legacy, resulting in the loss of all those Cory drums. And however loudly we cried out, Barsum's familiar would never again utter a word in response. Barsum's familiar. Is this the Rashnu Soresh mentioned before? Is that who you're talking about? But why wouldn't she respond to the Order of the Skeptics' call? The Pari and the Order of the Skeptics both value tradition and ceremony, so there is routine to our actions. They talk about tradition, but then they lose their drums. This is hardly a peaceful land. That such things would happen is little surprise. Okay. Seems like getting Rashnu back to Varakasa Oasis won't be easy. That is so. We will need to collect all the Kori drums and play them according to the score. Thankfully, I have never once given up searching for the lost drums. I've been gathering relevant clues even before your arrival. Alrighty, as one might expect of you. There's no need to flatter me. After all, if Arideva had not... my apologies. I refer to an elder amongst the Order of Skeptics who left for Samaro City to work on his light novels, the dreaded things. Imagine you are in an academic... You are in an academic outcast society on the outskirts of the desert. And you're like, you know what I want to do with the rest of my life? I want to write fan fiction. And then you just fuck off back to the city. He became a light novelist? He rambled on and on about how warring against the publishing house editor and opponents in Genius Invocation TCG should still be considered war. But if you ask me, he's just turning into a ridiculous old geezer. But he's still an elder who knows more about our heritage than I do. So I have to ask him for information regardless of any disagreements we might have. He's reluctant to answer any questions that don't have to do with light novels and card games, though. It took me 3 whole questions to receive a single reply. Anyway, it took me a great deal of effort just to gather clues about the Kori drums. Yay, clues! But Nasajuna, if you had the clues all along, why didn't you go look for the lost Kori drums yourself? That's an easy one to answer. Traveler, it seems you are not in possession of a vision. Yeah? And yet, you're capable of bending the elements to your will. What an enviable gift. Unfortunately, I wasn't blessed with such a gift. So it is good that you are here. I mean, we could save quite a lot of trouble for Lady Source with your help. Otherwise, I would have to make other arrangements. But just as I said before, it seems that even fate is on my side. Lady Source and you two, please come with me. Hidden treasures may be found closer than we think. Okay. I see it. That's strange. There's no path here at all. Seems like you're not that good of a guide. There are signs of rockfall. You are observant indeed, honored envoy. I'm inclined to think that the monster activity caused rocks to collapse and thus block this, well, let us call it a path. But you may leave this to me, everyone. This problem only requires a little spark to solve. For safety concerns, please stand back a bit. Do you have some explosives? Nasajuna cleans the stone crevice before putting a small package inside. He fills the gap up, retreats to a safe distance, and lights the fuse. Yeah. Well, that's it for those stones blocking the way. Alright. Wait, why is there still a gate in the way? There's always another gate to go through. As for breaking the seal on this great gate, we will need your help. Alright. You. Ah!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Inadmissible evidence! Boom boom! Germinate!
Okay. Something beneath the sand piles. That is gonna require Animo.
Want me to come along? Wind Strider!
Propagate! Let the show begin.
One with nature!
Scatter! Ouchie! Propagate!
This place is full of gray crystals. Wow, my voice is like going high? No. Nasajuna looks around a bit before collecting the scattered records. It is not too far from what I expected. The mechanism that sealed the dendrodrum was once here, but it has been destroyed. There are even some notes here that show where the other quarry drums might be found. After scouring the land for days, I have finally found the Corybantis. Alas, I lack the strength to retrieve them. As such, I will record their locations here. There is no detailed information on the key contents of the ritual. I have drawn the following inferences from a comprehensive review of the current body of research. Firstly, the element of the Corybantis matches the element recorded on the drum score. So the one that had the cryo symbol on it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. This is obvious and requires only a rudimentary understanding. Animo and geodrums do not exist. The reason for this merits further investigation. Secondly, the meaning behind the notation. Notation may be divided into three categories: empty, half full, full. The hypothesis is that the musical notes refer to three types of rhythms, namely pause, light, and heavy. Thirdly, the order of reading. Unable to be determined. If a lost quarry drum is found, one can try and read it in the usual order, which is from left to right and top to bottom. As the elders put it, when the quarry drums were lost in a single night, the Order of Skeptics were overcome with great grief. Losing the drums meant losing the bridge that connected them to Barsam's familiar, and from then on, the young were never again able to listen to her teachings. This was a grave incident indeed. Great efforts were made by all to search for the drums thereafter, but few gains were made due to the obstruction posed by the defiled energies. According to the elders, this is one of those old locations. But as you have seen, those without the power to combat the brute of the defilement, those who cannot wield the elements, and those who have not obtained the trust of Kvarna's envoy, are unable to reach this place. Aryadeva also attempted to retrieve the Dendro drum here in his youth, but he did not succeed and has been silent about the matter ever since. A sense of responsibility, perhaps. Or was it pride that closed his mouth? You know, when you said that the Order of the Skeptics had a terrible relationship with the Academia, Paimon thought that you'd all just stay here. Now that there's a big hole in the sky, never mind not coming back to help out, don't you think it's kind of weird that he's just over in Sumeru's city writing his novels and playing his cards? Perhaps he can achieve in fantasies what he couldn't in reality? You mean writing the story of his failures into a light novel but changing the ending? How's that supposed to solve a real life problem? People need hope in their lives, even if it isn't real. Well, Paimon thinks that sticking together is our best chance of fixing the sky hole problem. It concerns Sarush, too, after all. Your concern is rather wasted on one destined for so grand a sacrifice as I. Or perhaps I should say that evaluating the choices and fates of others is, itself, an overly prideful act. Paimon Traveler, help Paimon out! We're just here to complete a commission. Money. Eh? Shouldn't we be saying that we can't just let you be? Forgive my saying so, but such thoughts might be a bit unprofessional for adventurers and specialists. Regardless, now that we know where the quarry drums are specifically, we just need to retrieve them all. Although the trial here has been destroyed, that may not be the case in other places. Whether they are or are not shall be a little issue. Leave that task to my Ypsilanti. This should be no issue for someone of her caliber, no? Of course, we're professionals, you know? In that case, you can find the other quarry drums so long as you follow these notes. I leave that to the two of you. Good luck. Right, remember to record the drum scores on the stone walls. We'll definitely need them at some point. Okay.
Time to go.
Okay.
The wind knows me.
Oh my goodness. I am suddenly uncomfortable in the shorts I am wearing. I am going to step away for a second and switch what I am wearing so that I am not experiencing sense. I'm not going into an overly aware of things touching me moment. Because that would be not ideal. Why?
Into the wind.
Why is it so unreasonable to climb in the desert? This specific part of the desert. I can't tell when it stops being climbable. There's no obvious reason for it. Treasure hoarders.
Time to go. One with nature.
Let's dance. Ha!
I wasn't done.
Okay. Wow, more treasure hoarders.
Have a little taste.
Let the show begin.
Picked the wrong test subject.
More like music hoarders. Okay.
Hup. Hup. Hup.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Did not realize that there were villagers behind me.
Ch- ch- ch-
Yeah.
Ooh, a spin crystal. Okay. Now we will look for the other drums. Yag sent another stream notif? That's weird. I think finding the drums will probably be the last thing that we do tonight. Just oops, due to not wanting to be awake too late, because I am a little bit sleepy. Ooh, there it is. It's a good ending spot. Okay.
An answer from this world?
The hydrodrome? Looks like this has got something to do with the water. I do not understand how I'm supposed to use that. I really don't. Yeah, I got that, but okay. I need to stop accidentally hitting. I keep hitting the start button instead of control. There we go. Ah! Okay. So the drum should be nearby.
The wind knows me.
Shine down!
Come, come. Yeah. Come. Yeah.
that one.
Scatter!
I'll treat your wounds. Don't forget to wash your hands. Goodness knows where these things have been.
Wonderful. Great chest opening line.
There's still a long road ahead.
Into the wind. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
I'll protect us.
Take them. I have no need.
I see. So this is the Electrodrum.
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
As one with wind and cloud.
One with nature.
Scatter!
Into the wind.
Ouchie! Come on! We can do it!
Okay. Last one.
One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my...
Let's dance! Huh. Huh. Yeah.
Who says there aren't?
The wind knows me. Torn to oblivion!
Spring forth! I'll protect us.
Into the wind.
Yeah. Huh. Huh.
One with nature.
Propagate!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Oh. Huh. Yeah. Go, Barbara, go! This is the kind of surprise I could sing about.
Where?
Time to go.
Why am I having such a hard time seeing the fires? Oh, I see one. Okay. I see.
Time to go. Time to go.
I mean, I don't see, but like, I see. Oh wait. So they'll be by the torches. Oh. Is Sarash gonna leave me this time? The game is really like, you failed once. Let's just... Alrighty. Woo. Okay. Found all but one on your first try and took forever to find the last one. So valid. It's hard to see them. Oh, wait. Okay. So I think this is the point in which we will call it. And I guess we will pick up on it next week. Sorry, just trying to see how long this thing is going on. Okay, this will be going on for another 2 weeks, give or take. So, as long as we finish the quest next week, it'll be fine. And if it's not fine, we can do the quick start and it will be fine. But yeah. Get some good rest, everybody. And, Salute. That is not a scratching post, little girl. Get some good rest, everybody. I will see you tomorrow for Not So Berry. Woo! Elbow moments. Ow. Good night.